Well, you have to be an elected official or elected to be an Idaho coroner, but technically you don't have to go through any training to take the job. There's no medical background needed. Also, there's now specific standard to follow when it comes to, there's no specific standard to follow when it comes to conducting autopsies. But a bill heading to the governor's desk will change that. Abby Wilt is live at the Ada County Coroner's Office. Abby, you spoke with a coroner from eastern Idaho about what this bill will do.
Hunter, so this bill would standardize the law that coroners need to follow in order to know when to determine when to perform an autopsy, and it would really just standardize that level of practice, and it would also require coroners across Idaho to have more training before they start practicing.
Taking care of dead bodies is a solemn and unique skill set.
It's been a job with little to no guidance or oversight, being a coroner in Idaho. Right now, almost anyone can be a coroner, but Senate Bill 1101 is trying to change that.
So this defines what they should be doing as an elected official, as the coroner, what they should be doing to do their job.
Currently, all 44 coroners across Idaho can conduct an autopsy if they think it's necessary. But there's no statewide criteria they have to follow.
It's still going to be left up to the individual elected official to do their due diligence and do their job. But at least it's defined a little bit better on when they should be going out and doing their job.
If Governor Little signs 1101, coroners would be required to conduct an autopsy in certain situations, like if the death looks accidental or it involves unlawful use of substances.
This bill comes to you to bring current definitions to when and under what circumstances autopsies should be performed.
The bill also requires coroners to go through a national training course.
It addresses standardized continuing education for our coroners.
James Roberts, who has been the elected Bingham County coroner for the last 18 years, says it's just the start to holding coroners to a higher standard in the Gem State.
This bill is kind of watered down version of what we'd like to have done, but it's a place to start.
Idaho is currently 49th in the nation when it comes to standards required for coroners. Robert says the state has a ways to go for training and criteria coroners need to follow.
My desire is for us to be number one in the nation, but if we're not going to make number one, I'd like to at least be in the top 10.
More oversight so they know exactly what is required of them and when it's required.
There are a number of coroners out in the state that want to do the best job that they can.
And the bill did pass the House and the Senate, so now it is heading to Governor Brad Little's desk to be signed into law if he decides to do that. Hunter?
Yeah, and we'll see what happens next. Thank you, Abby.